It's Bethany, your crafty BFF. I'm just going to wait a few minutes because I have a few people that said they were going to join my live. I was going to just record a craft with me, but then Diane said, go live instead. And so I said, okay, let's go live. So this is just an introduction for... Hi! Hi, Sophia. Thanks so much for joining. I was just going to do a craft with me, but Diane said go live instead, so I said, okay, let's go live. So here I am. Hi, Cheryl. Thanks so much for joining. I figured this will be fun and I can get some crafting done and do some content and talk to people. I love going live and talking to people instead of just trying to talk to myself during craft with me videos. I've got several things in the works today. I've got some birthday cards I'm gonna make because it is I am doing some Happy Mail. Hi Donna, thanks so much for joining. So funny story. I looked through all my memory dex cards and all my ATC cards to find March birthdays, right? But there were only three different, they were all ATCs that had both their birth date and their address on it. You know, that's the only way I can send out Happy Mail is if I have your address and your birthday, you know. So I did find 3 March birthdays, so I'm making some birthday cards. And then we're going to make some rosettes. I have bows ready to be made and some shakers. So we'll see what we get through today. Oh, and some ATC cards. So hopefully this will be fun. 3. I have 4 cards here. Oh, I know who the other one is for. Okay, never mind. I can't say who it's for in case she watches this video, but Sophia, you just made a bunch of bows. Oh, and Donna's working on bows too. Should we start with the bows then? Or should I start with the birthday cards? I already have these sentiments cut out and ready to go for the cards. I just need to glue on my matting piece and all that stuff. Hi, Jessica. Thanks so much for joining. Monday, Bow Day, whichever, they'll both be fun. Yeah. I will start with the birthday cards and then we'll move on to the bows. That's what we'll do. So yeah, this is all for some birthday mails that I want to send out. I'm all caught up with my swaps. And so I was looking for something to do yesterday. Sophia said, yesterday I made a bunch of bases, but I gotta still put focal on cards and sentiment inside. I'm full out of made birthday cards. Oh, yeah. So, to prepare for this craft with me, I'm using these card bases from Hobby Lobby, and I have... What is wrong with my glue? It's not coming out very much. Let me use my pen. If I can find my pen. There it is. Unclog this thing. There, that's better. Of course, the glue wants to mess up when we're on the live. Girl, I refill this thing. I swear I refill it once a week. Yeah, it is low. I should refill it. Let me do that real quick. But anyways, I was saying I just have these A2 card bases from Hobby Lobby, and then I have this digital generic pink and white gingham pattern paper that I stitched around. There's my refill. Let me refill this thing. Oh, it's blurry? Is it blurry for y'all? It's blurry? Hold on a second. I'll see what I can do. Don't overfill it, Bethany. Oh, hi, Lang. It's blurry. I wonder why. Oh, I cleaned my lens. Maybe I should clean it again. Let me do that. Let me clean the lens real quick and see if that helps. Is that any better? Is that any better? Let me know. I don't know what else to do if it's not my lens. It's not better for you, Chris? What could it be? Huh. Should I start it over? I think it's the connection is a little weak. It should fix itself in a second. Yes, I'm on my phone. It may be maybe it's my connection. I am like, I don't get reception in my house. Like when I have to stand in a certain part of my house in order to talk to people on the phone. It's ridiculous. I never thought about it messing with a live. I'm on my Wi-Fi. You went out and came back in. Was that any better? Now I'm thinking maybe I should start the live over and see if that helps. If it doesn't fix, I can just listen to you talk. I'm cleaning the craft room anyway. I hate that it's blurry. Okay, I'm so sorry it's blurry. It's probably my connection. Let me see something real quick. Yeah, it's definitely my connection. It says I only have one bar. Come on, phone. Pain in the butt. Pain in the butt, I tell ya. It's a little better. Okay. Sorry, guys. So sorry. Okay, I'm going to do this card first. I need to call and complain to my internet provider because what we pay for internet, it should not be like this. I should be able to have a live that's not blurry and talk on the phone, you know. Like, it's really difficult because people call, like, doctors for Madison will call and they can't hear me. They're like, you're cutting out. And I'm like, I'm sorry, it's my piece of crap Wi-Fi. Look, I filled it up and my glue is still acting up. It's because I'm on a live. Yeah, I have Spectrum too. Jessica lives right around the corner from me, you guys, if you didn't know. We live in the same small town, which is so funny. It's a small, small world. Yep, we're neighbors. Okay. I'm going to put this guy down, and then for the little birthday part, I'm going to pop it up on foam. Okay, this is making me really mad. I filled you up. I've unclogged you. Look at how messy it is. I'm really making sure it's... We haven't crafted together yet, but she did come over and she's seen my craft room down here in the basement. We definitely should plan that, though, Jessica. Okay. See. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to take that thing off and try to be careful with the glue. Yes, and I'm going to a crafty retreat in May in Louisiana that Lisa Baracco is hosting. Okay, Jessica. So I'm going to that crafty retreat in Louisiana in May, and I can't wait. It's going to be so much fun. I think there's like 10 of us, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, now I gotta find the birthday sentiment. I have them all cut out here. I have different... I didn't want to do all the same birthday cards, so I did different ones. And I guess I cut that out in white so it would stand out a little better. See, now I need the fine tip. I need the fine tip for this little tiny die cut. Yes, Anna's going. It's gonna be me, Beck. I can't remember all the ladies, but Alyssa, Crafting to Cope, is going. And I believe Erin, Coop's Place Crafts, is going. Beck. Did I say Beck? You know, my bestie on here. Beck's Crafting World 2. Yes, we're gonna have a blast. It's like 4 days. I think it's 4 days and 3 nights. I gotta buy my plane ticket still. But I'm so excited. Lisa rented it's a retreat house. It's set up, it has bedrooms and everything, so we don't have to get a hotel. And it has, everybody has their own desk. And there's sewing machines, there's and then Lisa's gonna have die cutting machines, and we have all that stuff to, at our disposal. So it's gonna be so fun. Okay, there's the first birthday card. Done. The next one will be this one. It says happy birthday, and it's got the little hearts. I cut it out in gold foil, and then I cut this out in just a pink textured cardstock. I need the fine tip to work, so just keep on working there, little Barely Arts bottle. I need you to work. Oh, I found something I forgot to poke out. It sounds dreamy. Yes, I'm so excited. Okay. I'm trying to concentrate as I glue this very dainty die cut. There we go. Oh, I think it goes like this. Yes. I had it upside down. Isn't that pretty? I think I got this on Amazon. It's the first time I've used it. Yes, the font is so pretty. Pop it up on foam. My hands are all kinds of gluey. Yes, this is, I told you, I always have it on my desk. I'm always using it. Chris made this for me. Very, very handy. Instead of having just the loose roll, and missing, and the loose roll, man, it kills me. is so messy and you lose pieces of it. You have to throw them away because they get all messed up. Okay, there's that one. I should probably do something to the inside of them as well, but I'll do that later. Because, yeah. I have other plans. We got this one here. This happy birthday sentiment comes from the Happy Planner Shop. I think, is that what it's called? Yeah, the Happy Planner Shop. It's cute. It's got a little heart balloon on it. You always misplace your roll. Yeah, I mean, I used to as well, and now that I have this dispenser that Chris made, I always have it right here on my desk. It's so handy. I've made them for other people, but I never made one for myself, so it was nice getting one. And then you can think, and then I think about Chris every time I see it, because she's the one that sent it to me. The little heart balloon right there. And then let's pop this one up on foam. I'm gonna have to cut this one down to fit on there. Let's make sure we're not gluing this up. We're not putting this on upside down. That wouldn't be good. Make sure I didn't do it to the other ones. No, we're all good. We didn't glue them on upside down. That would not be good. Look, that little piece didn't come out. And now it's glued in. Nope, there we go. I got it. And that H is not in the right place. Oh well, good enough, right? Nothing's perfect. Nothing I make is ever perfect. We got one more of these, so let's do this one and then we'll move on to bows. Yes, Happy Crafter Shop. Did I say Happy Planner Shop? I don't know what I was thinking. Happy Crafter Shop. Yes, that's what it's called. Lisa. Lisa is the one that runs it. I think. But I'm live and a little nervous, so I could be wrong. It's your birthday today. Happy birthday. I'm making birthday cards at the moment. Try to line this up right. There we go. And once again, pop it up on foam. Oh no, I hate that, Donna. When you lose a die. There we go. Happy birthday. And Sophia can't find the cherry die she was trying to use. Putting new shelving in my craft room, Bethany. We might be able to squeeze you in my craft room now. So funny. Okay, bows. We're gonna do bows. I cut out my favorite Scrap Diva Designs die, and I did so specifically because so many people have trouble with this die set. And I say that the key to this die set is having a really big middle piece. I don't use the piece that the die set comes with. Like, it's a circle with the little straight pieces coming off of it, and I don't like it, so I just make sure to have a really big piece to put in the middle to cover up all the gross hot glue that ends up showing on this bow. There's no way to get it perfect without showing hot glue, so we're just gonna go with what we can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, the key is just having a big middle piece, and I have these big flowers that we can put in them too. Yeah, I have those days where you cannot find what you're looking for. Oh my God, it's so frustrating. Thank you, Jessica. Maybe it's a cherry thing because it's the cherry bowl I can't find. Hi, Elizabeth. Thanks so much for joining. Okay, so I need my bone folder. I need this bone folder. And I'm just gonna start curling here. I have cut out several different things that we can make today. And we're doing bows now. I just finished with cards. Hi, Lisa! I was just talking about you and the retreat. Somebody said it sounds dreamy. So excited about it. I should probably tell you guys that I am been playing with Paige Evans' Happy Haven collection. It is so pretty, and I just want to keep working with it, so that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Alright, let me get my hot glue gun untangled. It's tangled in this mess of wires, which I really need to work on. Okay, there we go. What bow die am I using? This is a bow die set from Scrap Diva Designs. And unfortunately, I don't remember the name of it, but maybe somebody in the chat knows what it's called. But this is what it looks like. And I like I said, I chose this die specifically because I've had multiple people tell me that they just give up. They tried to put it together and just gave up. So I'm going to show you how I put it together and how I hide the mess with double loop bow. Thank you, Chris. And so I kind of just start to train the paper to go to the middle like this. And then I take my hot glue and just put a dab in the middle. And this one's really small, so it's really hard to work with. But I just kind of do this. And then I wait for it to cool, and then I put my finger in the middle. I should have those finger cap things, but I don't. So that's what it ends up looking like. And it's not perfect. But that's why we're going to put a big old flower cabochon in the middle to cover up the ugly. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Chris found hers. Yay. It's going to be so much fun. I can't wait to meet everyone in person. I've been working on table favors and happies for the retreat. I'm getting so excited. Yes, I'm so excited too. I cannot wait. I'm nervous about flying because I've only ever flown once in my life. But I'm sure if I talk to my doctor, they'll give me something for the flight. I have severe anxiety when it comes to stuff like that. Okay, so I'm just getting them to stick down in the middle. That's the key. When and where is this retreat? It's in May, and it's in Louisiana. I think there's 10 of us that are signed up. But that's all the room there is, because it's like a retreat house where there's bedrooms, so we don't have to get a hotel. Well, we have to get a hotel for Friday night if we're flying in Friday night. I'm going to try to fly in Friday night and have a hotel, so that we can go out to dinner and get to know each other and stuff before the retreat starts. Because it starts on Saturday. I know it's like the week of the 17th. I know it's around, I can't remember the exact dates. Lisa knows. But it's around my husband. I won't be here for my husband's birthday because I'm going to this retreat. His birthday's May 17th. But he doesn't mind. Yes, I do plan to live stream when I'm there at the retreat. Okay, so I like this. Like, this bow looks really good if you just do one layer, but I like to do 2 layers and make it real dimensional. You know what I'm saying? May 16th, 17th, and 18th, and 19th. Like I said, right there, right around my husband's birthday. But this is my birthday present because my birthday is May 6th. This is my first crafty retreat as well. So, very, very excited. Okay, so there's my bow. And like I said, to cover up the ugly, you just get a big old cabochon. And then put my glue down. And my big pretty cabochon in the middle. And it's nice and dimensional. It's so cute. I love this bow. Hi, Diane. Hi, Samantha. Thank you so much for joining, guys. Oh, my glue's not sticking. Apparently I didn't hold it down long enough. You found me. I'm so glad you found me. Let me put this one together. And then put the little one on top. And then the little cabochon in the middle. Hold that all down for a minute. So I'm making 2 of each, and I'm gonna send 1 of each color to each of the ladies I'm sending birthday mail to. Just curling these bows. I just bought those cabochons today at Happy Crafter Shop. Oh, really? So funny. I got 1 more. I bought these off Amazon, so I'm going to use some of these too, because I don't have blue ones for the blue bows. Okay. And my dab of glue. Oh, I didn't train it before I added my glue, so this is going to be a little more difficult because I didn't train it to go in the middle. Oh, Amazon just delivered something. Just got the notification. Okay, see, that one is really messed up, but when I put the cabochon on it, it's gonna be fine. Nobody's gonna see it all messed up. See, I'm training it to go here in the middle before I add the glue. And then once I add the glue, the little pieces come together better. And I got glue everywhere. So I kind of like do the 2 diagonal sides, the 2 opposite diagonal sides. And then press down because the glue's cool enough. And see, it's still messed up, but nobody's gonna see it once I put the cabochon on. That was my pop can. If you heard that noise, my pop can like bent out. I did it again. I'm nervous. I didn't train the paper. Happy Crafter Shop. Was her March release today? Oh, I don't know. Oh, I'm gonna train it this time. And then opposite ends, diagonal opposite ends. Press down. Not perfect. Dang it, I always miss it. I do too, Diane. Don't feel too bad. I'm so bad about keeping up with the release dates of things. And for this bow, I like to do solid color cardstock for the tail, pattern paper for the medium. This is the medium size bow, and then I do the little size bow on top in the same solid color cardstock as the tail. Yeah, I've had these for weeks, and I'm finally opening them. They don't quite match, but it's all I got at the moment, so it's gonna have to do. Thank you, Susan. I love how dimensional these are. It's my allergies. It makes my voice really raspy and my nose runny. Well, and here's the thing. It's not even allergies. It's my autoimmune system makes me think makes my body think I'm having an allergic reaction, like having allergies, but I'm not, because I'm not allergic to anything. I've been to an allergist and I'm not allergic to anything. So it's all to do with the autoimmune system. Don't you love it? So sorry for the sniffling and the raspy voice. I blew my nose before we started. Okay, let's do these last two bows real quick like. Real quick like, so we can move on to the well, you guys can vote who wants to do. We can either do rosettes or shakers or ATC cards. I have it all prepared to do those things. Oh, you finally found your bow tie. Yay! Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I am using the Happy Haven collection from Paige Evans. I'm using the coordinating cardstock that came from the project pad. And then the pattern papers from the project pad as well. Yes, autoimmune problems are for the birds. I tell you what. It makes me sound like an old woman with a raspy voice. You guys, shakers, please. Susan wants to see shakers, okay? I'm gonna say somebody vote. Tell me what to do next. Almost done. There we go. Does anybody else have an opinion on what we should do next? ATC or shakers? Getting glue all over my table. That's okay. I'll get it up later. This one didn't get down all the way. I love, love, love this blue color. Oh, it's so pretty. I don't know if it's picking up how pretty it is on camera, but it's so pretty. Okay, now I need some blue flowers. All done. Got hot glue on my finger. All right, awesome. We got all our bows done. And the shaker I have ready to go. I think I only cut out 2 of them because this is for a different Happy Mail. It's this die. I made it, I turned it into a shaker. I always cut out my base in 110-pound cardstock and then my, you know, fancy paper. This time it's gold foil. Trying to get these little pieces out. And then we've got our acetate. We've got our foam. We've got our pattern paper. And then we've got our frame pieces in gold and 110-pound cardstock. What 110-pound cardstock do I use? I use the Recollections from Michaels. I use that one, and then when it's in stock, I use the Harmony Hues that you can get on Amazon. It's the only 12 by 12 110-pound cardstock I can find, and it's been out of stock for a long time. What depth of foam do I use? I use the 5mm foam from Hobby Lobby. You can see how thick that is. I find it so much easier to use the 5mm foam because it's so much more dense and it keeps its shape way better than the 2mm. That's just my opinion. But yeah, I get the foam at Hobby Lobby, and it's the Silly Winks brand. In the aisle with like the felt, the faux fur and the felt. So I always do the 110, so it's a nice sturdy base. Thanks. What die machine do you use to cut it? Any tips? I have all the tips. So I use my manual machine. I have a manual machine, and I have a Sizzix big shot, or Sizzix switch, and then I have the oh my god, I can't talk. The Sizzix switch, and then I have the Sizzix big shot, and I use the big shot to cut my foam. And I highly if you don't have one, I highly recommend getting the precision chrome plate. I cut my acetate and my foam out with the precision foam plate. Susan, what do you mean? Do they sell it online? The foam or the 110-pound cardstock? Let me show you the precision plate. This is the precision plate. I think it's like $40 on Amazon, but it cuts the 5mm foam like butter. And my other tip is that you only roll your foam through your machine once. Don't go back and forth with foam. Only roll it once. If you roll it twice, it's going to smush it too much, and it's going to be too big for your frame. I'm trying to think of other tips. I have a whole video on shaker tips. I just don't, I'm just having a brain fart right now. Okay, so I am getting ready to glue this to my acetate. The gold foil piece that'll be on top. Before I glue it to my acetate, I let that glue start to dry and get tacky, because if you try to put it on there right away when it's really wet and slick, your acetate could go like this. Hi, Mimi loves to craft. Thanks for joining. We are making shakers. Okay, so this glue has had time to get tacky. I don't know if you can see it, but it's started to get tacky, so I'm going to very carefully place my acetate down. And press down around. And it did leak onto my acetate, but I'm gonna let it dry and then I will scrape it off. If it's still wet, I don't mess with it. I just let it dry and then I scrape it off with my fingernail. Hi! Oh, K3 Crafts. Oh, your name. I can't remember your name right now. I'm like so nervous. And I don't know why. I shouldn't be nervous because I've been live before, but I am nervous. Krissa. Okay, so now I'm doing my second shaker frame. I glued it. I'm trying not to be nervous. Chris, sorry girl, I cannot remember your name. Thank you. We're gonna let this glue get tacky before we put the acetate down, because I sure didn't wait long enough on this one, which is why it smeared onto the acetate. Do 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 do. We just gotta wait. Usually I'll just like mess with my acetate and make sure there's no fuzz on it or glue or anything like that, but this one's pretty clean, so usually there's fuzz all over it. Forgive my sniffling and my raspy voice. My allergy symptoms are acting up today. Okay, so I live in Ohio, right? It snowed this morning, and it was a pretty good snow. It covered the ground. But by the time my kids got home from school, it was melted. That's the kind of weather you have in Ohio. It goes from one extreme to another. Thank you, Susan. I'm just pressing this down, tapping it around. Yes, I'm so over winter. Even Reagan, who loves snow, this morning I told her, I said it's snowing, and she's like, ugh. She's like, I'm over winter. I said, I get it, girl, I get it. Oh, we gotta glue down our patterned paper first, and then we glue down our foam. That's about right. She is cute. Okay, we got that down. Now we can glue our 5mm foam down. I'm doing a fine, consistent line all the way around. And again, I'm going to let this get a little tacky before I put it down, just so it doesn't slide all over the place. I'm going to do this one while we wait. Foam and acetate are both like slick surfaces, and they don't like to stick together. You know, it takes glue forever to dry when you try to do acetate and foam together, which is why I always cut out a layer of 110-pound cardstock to go between my foam and my acetate. It's one more time I have to run the dye through the machine, you know, so more die cutting, but it makes my life so much easier to do shakers just by cutting out an extra piece. So that foam and that acetate have that cardstock layer between them. Now they are canceling all the half days for the rest of the year because of all the snow days. Yeah. I am using Barely Arts. That's all I use. Highly recommend. Okay. There's that one. And then here's this one. I even remembered to get a sequins mix ready. I was on it this morning, remembering all the things. I'm like, I need to do this, and I need to have this ready. Let's see. Now we're going to glue the 110-pound cardstock layer on top of the foam. Because the next step if you didn't do this, then you would be gluing the acetate to the foam after you add the sequins mix, and it would be a mess trying to get it on straight, and people get frustrated with that part. And so doing that extra cardstock layer between the foam and the acetate is key. That's my biggest tip for shakers. I think I need to just wait for the glue to get tacky. Yes, that is a huge part of it as well, just letting that glue get tacky. Don't let it dry all the way, just halfway. And then laying it down. Do you do the cardstock layer between your acetate and your foam, Susan? I'm telling you, it's a game changer. Okay. I'm going to use this sequins mix here. I bought this off of Phyllis, who is the Prickly Pink Crafter here on YouTube. I'm going to take another drink real quick. Hold on. Okay. It's got all the pretty spring colors, the blues, the yellows, the greens, the pinks. Okay, good. I'm glad you do that too. I need a spoon. I keep shaking this tripod. I'm so sorry. I'm too close to it today. Okay, I'm going to add my sequins here in just one of these. Oh, did you bought some of her mixes too? They are gorgeous. Okay, now I'm just adding another thin, consistent line of glue all the way around this frame. And we're going to set that to the side and let it get tacky while we do this one. Like, it seems like, you gotta wait for the glue to dry between each and every layer. But if you're patient, that's the key to making a great shaker, is just being patient while that glue gets tacky before you add the next layer. And once you get the process down, it goes a lot faster. You guys know I'm a fast crafter. Okay, you can see that glue that dried on that leaked through and dried on the thing. I'm just gonna take my finger and scratch it off. I probably won't get all of it, but I can get the majority of it. And then I'm gonna use my shirt here, my pajama shirt, to wipe this off, because I don't have a cloth with me. I usually have a cloth, but there we go. Now that glue's nice and tacky, and I'm setting that down. I'm just gonna hold my hand on it for a few seconds. Thank you, Cheryl. I didn't make it. It definitely came from another crafter, but I had to purchase it from her. It's so all the mixes I bought from her are just gorgeous. Okay, now we have the glue on this one getting tacky. And this acetate looks really good, so I'm just going to go ahead and lay it down. Press down for a minute. And there we have it. You have that same nightgown. I actually bought these from Dollar General. It's a short sleeve shirt and then the pants that go with it. It's so cute though. I love it. I have my sweater on top though because it's freezing. I'm always cold because I'm so anemic. Okay, we did shakers. Now what do we do? Do we want to keep going? Do we want to end the live? Susan says, I usually cut out the dye about 5 or 6 times and glue them together, but I want to get the thicker foam to try it out. Girl, get the thicker foam. Get the 5mm foam. I believe, if that's what you were talking about, I believe they do sell it online. It's the Silly Winks brand. Hold on, let me show you. I think I have one. Yeah, I have one with the tag still on it. So it's the Silly Winks 5mm foam sheet in white, 12 by 18 inches, and then I think this is the number that you would search. On Hobby Lobby's website to find it. So definitely recommend that. There's something so relaxing about crafting with a live. Thanks for doing this. Oh, no problem. I can keep going. I'll keep going until my phone it gets to 20%. You know what I'm saying? Hobbycraft in the UK only sells 1 or 2mm. Oh, I'm so sorry. You should look on Etsy and see if there's any Etsy sellers that have that are selling the 5mm foam. I know Etsy. We have Etsy sellers here in the U.S. that sell the 5mm foam. No problem, Susan. So there's our shakers. I'm not going to shake them yet because I give them a good 10 minutes or so before I shake it. So none of the sequin sticks to the inside, you know. Okay. Do we want to do rosettes or ATC cards? What would you put on top of it? What, the shaker? What dye is this? This is a dye that I found on either Temu or AliExpress. I think it's AliExpress. A lot of people have hauled this dye. We've got one for ATC, one for rosettes, and one for both. It's just a generic dye from AliExpress. If you message me on Instagram, I don't know if you have Instagram, but I'm your crafty BFF over there as well. Your crafty BFF with the underscores. If you message me over there, I will be happy to send you the link for it. I'll find the link for it and send it to you. Let me set those aside. Okay, let's do the. I only have 2 rosettes. So let's do the 2 rosettes real quick, and then we'll do ATCs, because the ATCs are going to take longer. And, you know I have to be... the ATCs will take longer because I'll be decorating them. But here's my tip with rosettes. Okay, they have to be, the ends that go together have to be opposites of each other. So if this one's going down, then this one, if this one's going up, then this one needs to be going down. You see how this one is a mountain and this one is a valley? And they go together. So I fold this one like this. I start on the right side and I fold it mountain, valley, mountain, valley, mountain, valley. Yes, I love making rosettes too. Okay, so there's that. And then this one, I'm going to fold valley, mountain, starting on the left. So I started on the right on this one, doing mountain, valley. And so this one, I'm going to start on the left of the rosette, doing valley, mountain, valley, mountain, valley, mountain. And then the two ends will go together, no problem. This is my favorite rosette die from AliExpress. Unfortunately, it is no longer available for purchase, which really bummed me out because it's such a pretty rosette and people ask me about it all the time. Okay, so again with this one, I'm going to start on the right side of the rosette and I'm going to do mountain, valley, mountain, valley, mountain, valley, so on and so forth. I've seen some multicolored ones on YouTube that look cool. I need an extra pair of hands. Multicolored rosettes. Yeah, I've seen some of those lately too. And so now on this piece, I'm starting on the left side and doing valley, mountain, valley, mountain, so that both of my ends will meet up and not be all wonky. I cut out my circles as well. There's one of the green ones, here's one of the blue ones, and then here's a blue one and a green one. Okay, so let's start with the green one. You can see how my ends go together because this one's going up and this one's going down. I'm going to start right here, and I'm going to put just a little thin bead of hot glue right here, and then line this up. Like so. And then on this end, we've got a valley on the left and a mountain on the right. So we're going to add our glue to the valley. And then add the mountain piece, the half of the mountain piece on this one. And then let's do this one. On the valley side, I'm going to add my hot glue. And then connect them together like so, making sure I'm not in the crease, because you don't want it to overlap in the crease and then it messes up the way it folds. So now we're going to do the bead of glue on this side in the valley. And add the mountain. And now, before I even mess with the circles, I train the rosette to go down like it should. So it's ready to go. Oh. And then same with this one. We're gonna train it, push it down, make sure it's folded all the way it needs to be. These are really thin This is like that really thin cardstock from the project pads. So it's not what I'm used to making, but I'm doing it anyways. So I'm just going to add a glob of glue here onto the back of this green circle, now that I've trained my rosette, and I'm going to press it down and squeeze it together and put my finger there in the middle. I'm going to hold it just for a minute. Do, 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 do. There we go. Add some more hot glue to the center, and then add my circle. This is just a 1-inch circle punch. So there's the green one. Let's do the blue one. Add my glue. Push it down. Hold it. Yes, I love these rosettes. So there are our rosettes. See, we did those real quick, so now we can move on to our ATCs. Now, I used a die from KS Craft. I cut out, well, I made one this morning. Let me show you the one I made this morning. I made this one this morning, just playing around. I used this one from KS Craft that has the, like, indented scallop, I guess you want to call it. I don't know. But love how that one turned out. So I have another one shaped like that, and then I have just the regular rectangle shaped one with the faux stitching detail in it. This one has the faux stitching detail as well, so I didn't bother to stitch on it, you know. I've been cutting both my Memdexes and my ATCs out of 110-pound cardstock twice and gluing them together so they're nice and sturdy. Because you want these to last, right? You want your friends to have your information and for it to last. So I like making a nice sturdy base. So I'm going to glue these together. And then I cut out a layer of gold foil for funsies, just to give it a little extra interest instead of it just being white. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you. And then I cut out this pattern paper in the smaller one so that it leaves like a 1/8 inch gap all the way around. Here we go. Ooh. Just line that up the best I can. Press it down. And then we'll do these real quick. And then I'll get out my supplies, the stickers and ephemera and stuff from the collection, and we'll decorate some. I'm not a huge fan of making ATCs just because they have to be relatively flat, because people like to store them in the baseball sleeves, you know. And if there's too much to mention, I know from experience, people have sent me ATCs that don't fit in the baseball card sleeve, and then it's like I just tuck it in the pocket of my binder, but you know, then it's not in the binder all organized. You use the KS Craft Eyes often? Yeah. I actually just recently bought these. I'd been eyeing them for years, you know, on Amazon. And then I finally bit the bullet and ordered them. Now I'm getting really nervous because I'm going to decorate, or I'm going to embellish these on camera. I did make a couple of small paper ruffles that we could use on them. I have a bunch of crepe paper rosettes we could use. I like doing a handmade embellishment on anything that I'm embellishing, whether it be an ATC, a Memdex, a rosette, whatever. I like to add a handmade element as well as like the ephemera and the stickers. So I did make all of these little paper ruffles that I might use. And like I said, I have crepe paper rosettes. I have little tiny flowers. And then of course we have the cardstock stickers, the ephemera packs, and the foam stickers. This is fun. I like going live, but I get nervous when I have to decorate or embellish something. Yeah, I get nervous. You made a couple of shakers with me. I'm going to jump off and make dinner. Okay. Thanks so much for joining, Cheryl. It's been fun. Okay. ATCs. I'm going to start with this one. I like to do a paper ruffle like going up and down. And that one matches pretty well. I've got the floral ephemera here too. This collection comes with a whole floral ephemera pack where it's nothing but flowers. And then it comes with like elements like these. So that's too much gold foil. I'm not going to do that. I really like this as a layering piece. This is just a die cut that I die cut like a long time ago and just have had in my stash for the longest time. I don't know, I'm just playing around. This is my process. I just start looking at things that could go together. I think this is too long. Yeah, that's too long for an ATC. We've got all these little tags we could layer back there. Ooh, and I got a whole bunch of tickets, and I totally forgot I have white mesh, gold mesh, pink mesh. I have pink snow tulle. We definitely got to add some texture. Maybe the pink snow tool. What do we think? Let me cut this off real quick. Got some snow tool there. A paper ruffle that's upside down. Maybe this little tag. I'm trying to get rid of this piece just because I've had it forever. It looks good with the tool. Okay. Great. I love this simple life with you. I mean, that's cute, but I don't want to send that to someone. Just gonna look through the ephemera. I think these are all too big. Yeah. You belong among the wildflowers. I really like this strawberry sticker. If I did something like that. Yes, we do have cute collections. Speaking of cute collections, my Rosie Studios order came today, and I ordered the new collection that's called A Day to Remember. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. It is so cute. I tried to do a video earlier where I did an unboxing of the collection, and then my phone was like, you have too much, you don't have enough storage, and cut me off. I was so mad. so mad. I had to add this little chicken. Look how cute that chicken is. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think this is what we're gonna go with. I just need a sentiment. We can do happiness is homemade, or we can do always. I think that's the only thing that's gonna fit on there. I'm gonna pop the chicken up on foam to give it a little more dimension. But let's glue this down. Oh. Glue this down, like, kind of just to be hanging out in the background. And then this guy, like I said, trying to get rid of him because I've had him forever. Sorry if you hear kids screaming. The neighbor kids are outside playing in the backyard, and I can hear them screaming. Okay, I'm gonna glue this guy down. And like I said, I'll pop the chicken up on foam. I have to cut this in half. Okay, I think I'm going to do the always sentiment. And pop it up on foam too. I have my 1/8, my skinny 1/8 inch foam here. Perfect for sentiments. What do we think? me trim this tool here. Oh, it's nearly 11 p.m. here in the UK, so bedtime. I will definitely be doing more lives. I love doing lives. So keep an eye out for them. I like that. Thank you, thank you. Looks great. Let's do this one now. I'm thinking some pink mesh. Thank you. Love the layering. Yes, thank you, thank you. Let's see. Let's maybe use a crepe paper rosette this time. My friend Julie, Craft Designs by Julie, made these for me. She has an Etsy shop. Definitely check her out. She does have a YouTube as well. It's Craft Designs by Julie. If you're not following her, you definitely should. She made these for me for free. I messaged her and asked her to make me some because I cannot make them to save my life. And she said, I'm just going to make you some and send them, consider them happy mail. And I'm like, oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Maybe this frame here in the background. That's kind of cute. I have not looked at the foam stickers yet. Oh, look at the watering can. I need to use the watering can. How cute is that? Yes, she is such a sweet person. And she does have beautiful flowers. This is where I get stuck. So interesting how you decide what to layer. Thanks for sharing. You are so welcome. Yes, she sells seam binding too. Let's see. The frame there. I'm trying to decide if I like that or not. Oh, look, there's some little sentiments right there. I totally missed them. Totally missed them. There's some more flowers in here I haven't looked at. Is it too much pink? I think it's too much pink. Is it too much pink? That's too big. I'm a messy crafter, by the way. Sorry if you don't like seeing a messy desk, but you will definitely see a messy desk with me. Because this is my process. This is how I create. I just have to look at my options and try different things. Ooh, look at this flower. That's so pretty. Okay, pink and pink. No, I want the watering can. But I need something in the background. Maybe these books. This is cute. You're so bad at using ephemera. Never. You can never have too much pink. Oh, okay. I kind of like that, though. And then... and then I'm thinking some snow tool. Uh-oh, I hear a Reagan coming down the stairs. I want some texture on top of that crepe paper rosette, too. Oh, you got invited to another party?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's Miranda's.
Miranda's. I'm still live, bro.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I think I like that. Okay. We're going to do that. We're going to glue this down. And then we got our crepe paper. With our little bit of snow tool on top of there. I need a new glue stick. I'll tell her you said hi, Susan. She already left. Okay, and then we need a sentiment to finish it off. Good things ahead. I like that one. I'm gonna pop it up on my phone. There we go. Yes, she is a busy gal. She just got invited to a party last weekend, and now there's another one. Fun, fun. Okay, there's that one. We'll call that one done. Trim some of this excess off. There we go. Super cute. Thank you, Susan. And we've got one more to do. Let's do one more, and then I'm gonna call it done, because I've been on here for 98 minutes. Thank you, thank you. Okay. I think I want to use this flower as the focal point on this one. I think I'm going to use some white mesh here. Then we need something in the back. In the background. Oh, this is really cute too. And so is this. I think we're gonna use another paper ruffle. Where'd they go? Maybe this one. And then this to layer in the background. And then this as the focal point. And then we'll add a sentiment that says sunshine. Nope, that's too big. I don't like it, it's too big. Maybe this one that says happiness is homemade. Yep, that's what we'll go with. When I'm on a roll, I'm on a roll. Oh, Diane's leaving. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Diane. Have a good evening, and I will start doing more of these in the afternoons. I really do enjoy them, and I love watching people craft too, so I totally get it. I think the community needs more craft with me's and lives, because man, this morning I was scrolling on YouTube and it was like haul video, haul video, haul video, haul video. It's like, really, like all I see is haul videos and nobody using the stuff they hauled. I mean, I like haul videos, don't get me wrong. It's just I feel like that's all I see anymore. So I'm advocating for more craft with me's, more live videos. I really wish I could decorate that quick. I mean, everything. Yeah, sometimes I get in that mindset where I do overthink everything, but then when I get on a roll, I just get on a roll, you know. And I try not to think about it, because I know I haven't, like, I've developed an eye for it, because I've been crafting for like 5 years now. So I've developed an eye for what looks good together. I'm popping this guy up on foam too. Yes, I prefer craft with me. Oh no. Are you guys there? Are you guys there? I got a phone call. Okay, I got a phone call. I put my phone on Do Not Disturb, and I still got a phone call that came through. At least I know you take as long to make decisions to make it work. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. I am loving how everything came out today. Like I said, I'm a messy crafter. I got the ephemera all over the place. I got little pieces of scrap fabric everywhere. But that's it. You're making shakers for my swap? Oh, so cool. I'm out of crafts, guys. That's everything I prepared for today. The ATCs, the bows, the rosettes, the cards. I've been on for 103 minutes. So I think I'm going to call it quits for now. You're so welcome. Thank you so much for joining. I'm so glad you were able to watch it too. Keep an eye out for more. I'm going to be doing more throughout the week, and I'm definitely going to be, I think I'm going to start going live every Saturday for sure in the afternoon. So for this Saturday, look out in the afternoon, in the late morning, early afternoon hours. I'll be going live, and I'll post on YouTube like a couple hours before I do go live. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all your guys' compliments. Bye, guys. Have a great night. Love you all. Thank you for watching. Bye.